Princess Bliss.
Take me back to before the noon. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up
For the Hall of Shame.
I wish I knew how much I miss
My knowledge. And where a screw. Every day I rose in and out of problems.
I like to be away in my patience. Stay up, I feel so outdated. How can we look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is gray. What would happen if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I
Gotta do it.
The truth is hard to swallow. I think I'll chew it.
Mm. Yeah, you got it. Oh. Mm. I wish I knew
How much I miss
my God. And where I screw. Every day I rose in and out of problems. I wish I knew
how much I miss
my knowledge. And where I screw.
when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I wish I knew.
Hello and welcome to GSKP, Georgia Sunflower, Kansas Peach. Today's date is July 24th and it's Tuesday, y'all. Today we have an interesting topic to talk about. I hope you enjoyed this broadcast. We're going to be talking about the cocaine sharks. Isn't this something? Out of all the things, I find this to be very strange, yet not very strange because of the epidemic of drugs. But for it to affect the shark is something else. So I guess they have found that off the coast of Rio de Janeiro, doing studies of what's called a sharp-nosed shark, they have found cocaine in the system of these creatures. Now, how and when and why and how they got a hold of it is yet a mystery. But they are finding sharks, again, with cocaine in their system. And the thing about these sharks is they have also found that the female shark has more cocaine in its system than the male. Again, why and how, excuse me, this is happening, they supposedly don't know. Oh, Lord, I found this to be somewhat humorous, too. Because it's like, really, y'all, I mean, we ain't tired of the crack yet, that we got the, I mean, we serving to the sharks now? Really? I mean, it's just too much. I cannot believe. I just cannot believe the sharks is getting high. The sharks is on on the bike. Oh my gosh. I don't know why that is so funny to me. But at the same time, it is very concerning because our bad habits are affecting nature, which has always, been the thing. We as humans don't. I'm sorry, but we don't respect nature or each other, you know. And it's just terrible that now, even in the oceans, they are finding the creatures on dope. They shot out. The sharks are shot at, and that is terrible. That is terrible. Um, I'm assuming that it's either being ingested or a shipment done fell in and it's filtering out in the water some kind of way. I mean, how else would the sharks get a hold to cocaine? It's being put in the water where they live, so therefore it affects them. I mean, it's not rocket science, but it is rocket science. Um, we need to figure out how we can stop this, save the sharks. That's their environment, not ours. Sorry. Sorry, that's their environment, not ours. And they are saying they think that that is the reason, or could be part of the reason why there is such a high rate of shark attack, I'm assuming, in that area. From what I researched, it seems as if they have a high shark attack in de Janeiro. But see, that's what you get when you mess with Mother Nature. That's what happens. She's not going to allow you to get away with the things that you do, though you think you are. No. So now she's caused, the effects on these animals is causing them to be, I don't know what the proper word is, maybe not more violent, but, they're turning, which really they're not turning to attack anything. That is their environment. That is what sharks do. If you're in the water, you're prey. Sorry. Just that plain and simple. You can't you can't stop a shark from being a shark. That's what he does. That's what he does. You just have to be careful in the water. You can't be mad at a shark for sharking. That don't make sense. Why would you kill a shark for being a shark? He can't help what he is. He don't know that you're human and he doesn't care. He don't care. She don't care. As far as they're concerned, you're just something else to eat. You cannot be upset with the shark for sharking. And now you getting them high and you want to be mad because they on high sharking. Stop the madness. You created the monster. Human beings, if this is actually happening, you've created the monster. And you can't be mad at the monster for monstering. What you need to do is figure out how not to manufacture, purchase drugs, and in an amount that would affect sharks in the ocean. Imagine how much cocaine that would have to be that in the ocean it is still causing effects. How concentrated the cocaine would have to be in that area to affect the shark. Just think about it. As big and as vast as the ocean is, you would think that it would filter it down. That's not a little bit of water around Rio de Janeiro. That means that's not a little bit of cocaine for sharks. Now, mind you, that's probably not the only animal that is coming up testing positive. It's not like the cocaine that says, oh, we're going to pick just the sharks to infiltrate. Imagine all the creatures that are affected by that. And imagine how much cocaine it would take to actually affect those creatures in that vast amount of water. Mind you, the ocean is not a pond and it's not contained, right? Constantly moving, surf in and out. But there is enough cocaine in the water to affect the creatures there. That is a lot of cocaine. Just think about that. That is a lot of cocaine. Something needs to be done about it because, for lack of better terms, that's not good. For that much cocaine to be manufactured to affect the creatures of the sea. You got to stop the madness, people. Now, in Rio de Janeiro's defense, those people have been using the coca leaves and cocaine for hundreds of thousands of years for medicinal purposes and otherwise. Drug trafficking problem. Epidemic. That's a us problem. And when I say us, I mean the United States. Again, Rio de Janeiro has been using coca for thousands, hundreds, and thousands of years. And the states have taken coca leaf and manipulated and this, that, and the other, and blah, 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 and turned it into this terrible thing. But we're not going to get all into that. That's a whole nother story in itself. And you don't want me to get started. I'll be so upset because we're gonna leave that where it's at. We'll talk about that later. That's a whole nother can of worms. I know that this video is not long. I need to probably make this. I want to make this announcement. I'm sure everybody has been. Well, I'm not sure, but I'm assuming everyone has, of course, heard about our president dropping out of the race. And someone might be wondering why I will not do or haven't done a podcast about it. The reason why I will not do a podcast on politics is because it's a very touchy subject and it brings separation. We cannot agree to disagree. I want my channel and podcast to be a safe place where we can talk about anything. But this is the one thing I'd rather not. Again, it causes separation. I want my channel to be lighthearted yet serious all at the same time. We can talk about anything, but some things we cannot. And some things I just refuse to because, again, I'm not trying to create more separation. I'm trying to bring us together. I want us to learn together and educate one another, love one another, share. And I don't think that politics are a safe place for that. Not on my channel. Believe me, I'm watching, I'm keeping up. But again, I don't want to, I'd rather not discuss politics on my podcast. Again, I want to keep it light, happy. Of course, we're going to talk about serious things. But again, politics is just a little, um, I just don't think it's a safe place. So, with that being said, I thank you for watching. Again, it's July 23rd, Tuesday, 2024. And as I always say, I am my brother's keeper. Wear your mask. I love you. Bye.